The present seminar on challenges of coastal community and their role in nation building was conducted yesterday and today. It comprised a total of 7 sessions, and those sessions covered various aspects regarding the coastal community's contribution towards nation building. Now, in this, the first session was devoted to the security, economics and environmental challenges, that is coastal. And on this, Vice Admiral Karve and Brigadier Hemant Mahajan had spoken in detail. Vice Admiral Karve covered most of the significance of the sea control and having a strong navy and devoting our attention towards building strong coastal defense forces. He elucidated his experience post 2611 and how this coastal security scheme came up and how much difficulty was faced in coordination with the 17 ministries, with the government and various government agencies. And he also went about in talking about that from then, that is 2008 to present 2019, what all progress has been made. And he assured us that as of now we have reached a stage where the radar coastal chain is unbroken all around India, and it covers up to around 20 to 30 kilometers out at sea. And it was quite reassuring to learn from him that our ISR capabilities, that is intelligence, surveillance and recce capabilities out at sea, have reached a level where no ship as of now goes undetected or we cannot track it. He also brought out certain weaknesses which are still remaining and which need to be addressed and stitched up. The biggest weakness he came up was that our integration of the coastal community in the overall scheme of the coastal security. And then we went into various details. Other sessions were devoted. The second weakness was the marine police as such, which has been a part of the plan to develop the marine policing. But he brought it out that somehow they seem to be little unwilling horses who do not want to go out and venture into the sea, and they say that their main focus is policing on the land. Well, any new venture which is started, there are problems which remain, and it takes little time to perfectly implement the whole scheme. So the government endeavors are on this issue, and they will continue. As far as integration of the coastal community goes into the security scheme, the Navy and Coast Guard have a very detailed program, like it was brought out by the Coast Guard officer later when he spoke, and even Admiral Karve and Brigadier Hemant also had highlighted this issue, that that integration, like the creation of some intelligence agencies or intelligence inputs to have people from the coastal communities as integrated part of those agencies. So this was the thing as far as the security, economics and environmental challenges went. That is first session. Second session was coast communities in Maharashtra, Goa and Gujarat, where Shri Balbir Bhai Tandil and Shri Velji Bhai Masani spoke at length, and they brought out that what all activities these fishermen are engaged in and how they are contributing towards the overall building of the economic, and how the fishermen, what all their difficulties are there, and they also brought out that how means their difficulties should be projected because they are into it, and they keep attending various forums where the fishermen who are being taken on the other side, that is exchange of fishermen with Pakistan and maybe in Sri Lanka also. So this issue was developed at length, and they made some very concrete suggestions that how we can take it further. The issues of fishermen, which is highlighted basically to do with the deep sea fishing vessels, which will be which they will get more. They also brought out that how the pollution has affected the fishing on the coastal areas where they have almost reduced, and they have to go out further away for fishing, and the areas, fishing areas which are there, they are reducing because of the pollution levels. So after these issues, then there was next section was devoted to socio-economic livelihood and skill development, where Dr. V.R. Vartak and Dr. Lakra, they spoke at length, and it was really quite enlightening, especially for our student community from BMS, that what all opportunities are available in the fishing industry or the fisheries. So Dr. Vartak also went into details of various types of fish, how to go about doing aquaculture, and what all complications or what all opportunities are involved in taking up aquaculture. In fact, I am sure that the audience, and especially our youngsters, must have benefited a lot from that talk, and they would definitely pick up some cues from Dr. Lakra and Dr. Vartak's exposition and build up on that if they are interested. And we can, like I brought out earlier, we can fix up talks by them to you in detail, that they'll come to Varsala Military College or school and give you detailed talks on the issues. Later on, we had where government. The next session was devoted to government institutional response, on which Ashish Mehrotra, DIG Coast Guard, had spoken. Now he went on to explain that what are the general threats about from the coastal side, on the coast, then what Coast Guard is doing, what are Coast Guard's assets, and how it has improved over the last 9 years, what all platforms and surveillance platforms and aircrafts, etc., which have been inducted, the network for intelligence gathering and the response network, his program, which he elaborated again on how they are going out to the villages, that is fishing community villages on the coast, and making them aware about their about the security aspects, more so about the kind of safety equipment which they should carry on board the fishing crafts when they sail out, because the safety equipments also have a dual use, where incidents like Kuber may, if they take place, then they trigger some, alarm, maybe with the help of that safety equipment itself. So there are dual use things which they are working on. After that, we went on to the next session, that is state of traditional coastal communities, where Shri Gopal Krishanji and Shri Santosh Surveji, they spoke, and what came out that preserving the traditions, cultures, and the way of working, the strength behind the joint family norms and our social culture which is there to respect the elders and holding the family together, that is very important. He brought out that most of the coastal community, whether they are from Kerala or they are from Maharashtra or other down below on the eastern coast, they follow. Please welcome, sir. They follow similar traditions of being, God-fearing. When they go out, because most of the fishermen, before they sail out to sea for fishing, they know that their every trip is risky. There are a lot of uncertainties out at sea, and then he also said that they are very hardworking. They, have a lot of trust and faith in each other, and his main